folks, what's shaking? So this is going to be, I don't know, one of the last videos that I shoot from my apartment in Laughlin, Nevada. Next week, I'm packing up as much stuff as humanly possible that I want to keep and moving it to my mom's house cross country in Arkansas. It's going to be about a 2,500, 2,600 mile drive round trip. It's my spring break, my last spring break as a full-time instructor, probably ever. And I even took a couple of my PTO days, my paid time off, to get a head start on the long drive. So it's the last day of February when I'm filming this. I'm hoping to have this thing live on March 1st, and this is going to be my prospect of the month. The second one. The first one we ran with Cooper Flagg, which ironically, I thought this was kind of funny, but I subscribe to a service that's supposed to give, solid advice for making money off of sports cards. And I have done fairly well listening to them. Although some of the stuff, like recommending Gardner Minshew, was not the best advice I've ever heard. But one thing that I heard this morning when I listened to the premium show was to stay away from all college basketball players unless they're named Cooper Flagg. And if they are named Cooper Flagg, you still need to be careful. So there's probably some truth in that. And I'm not really investing in any college basketball players besides Cooper Flagg. I did buy a 5-pack of Boogie Fland because I'm an Arkansas Razorback fan. That was it. And like a few days after I got the cards, he messed up his hand or something, and he's out for the season, I believe. He was supposed to be a first-round draft pick. Now I think it's looking like maybe he'll come back next year. Which, if you've been watching the Arkansas Razor basketball team, they've been really on a tear lately. I mean, they beat Kentucky in Kentucky. They've beat Texas twice. Was it Georgia? I don't know if I don't want to get anything wrong, but I try to watch them. It's one thing nice about having the paid account through the ESPN Plus that I can watch college basketball a lot. Now, I've become a total addict on watching girls college basketball. I never would have thought that this would have ever happened. But when I get home, I typically see what girls' teams are on before I'll check on the boys. I like to watch Duke because I've been selling a lot of Cooper Flagg cards. I'm almost out of them. But I love watching Notre Dame girls. Hannah Hidalgo is so fun to watch, although she's kind of been in a bit of a slump lately. Juju Watkins from USC, she's absolutely incredible. I have a feeling that she might end up being better than Caitlin Clark when it's all gets rolling and she joins the WNBA. If she could dunk, I would say it's a shoo-in. She'll be the greatest. But we'll see. She's playing phenomenal. But my prospect of the month is neither of them. It is Mikayla Blakes, freshman from Vanderbilt. Now, I bought a 10-pack, and I was talking to some other people. Whenever you've got the chance at getting the parallel cards, whenever you order these, Bowman U Now directly through Topps.com, and on the women's cards, it seems like so many less people buy them that you've got a better chance of getting the numbered parallels. So I bought a 10-pack, and I got a purple 21 out of 25, and then I got a blue 47 out of 49, and then I think I showed on my video a couple weeks ago about taking to GameStop, I pulled a Juju Watkins 101. And I saw on eBay that like the out of fives have been selling for $400 or $500. So I'm like wondering what that 101 is. She's only a sophomore. A lot of people I listen to, they're all about the quick flip. Dr. Crack on Chalks X Cards on YouTube. That's the best show about cards as far as I'm concerned. But he's all about running this velocity where you move it quick. And I do that for the most part, but with the women's stuff, I've been holding it longer because they have to be 22 years old to get drafted in the WNBA. Like I have 2 PSA 10 autos of Juju Watkins. I have 2 of Paige Beckers. I have 1 of Hannah Hidalgo. No, 2 of Hannah Hidalgo. You know, and Juju and Hannah are sophomores. So when I bought the Mikayla Blakes, I paid I think it was $125, $130 for an autograph card. And it's going to be, I believe it's going to be numbered out of 50 or 25 or 10 or 5 or 1. I think that I saw the 1 of 1 already on eBay. It's cool that they put this in a pack. So I'll open it up here and we can see what we got. I most likely, Vanderbilt's not that great. They're going to make March Madness. But unlike Notre Dame and USC, I don't think they're like a Final Four type of team. So I think that the Mikayla Blakes, I think her runway is longer than Juju and Hannah. Plus she's a year younger. So let's see. What do we have here? It's just out of 49, which I think is the worst that you can do. So we've got the 34 of 49, Mikayla Blake autograph, first career game winner, stuns number 16, Tennessee. She's had 2 50-point games already as a freshman. And, you know, the SEC is very, very, very tough conference, especially with Texas and Oklahoma in there now. I think Texas, I think they're number 1 right now. So, so I've got these Mikayla Blakes. I will eventually get these all graded, but like I said, there's a long runway for her. So I really, unless Vanderbilt pulled a miracle and won the championship, which I don't think that's going to happen, but eventually these are going to be really high cards. I think that women's basketball is a lot bigger than many people are realizing. A lot bigger. And it's just going to keep growing. I mean, look at, you know, the WNBA Prism that just came out with the Caitlin Clark autos, Caitlin Clark rookies. Those are going for double or triple what the NBA, the current NBA set's going for. So it's some really high demand stuff that people want bad. And there are some other rookies out of that class. I mean, Caitlin Clark's outshining everybody. But I think that there's 3 or 4 other ladies out of that are rookies out of that set that are going to probably be Olympians someday. I still have some mainly football stuff that I am collecting. I'm planning on sending 1 or 2 more PSA orders in before I evacuate the desert. I have to be out of here before the end of May. But I will probably be sending those directly to PSA and then to my mom's house because I'm going to be too busy, I think, to be trying to flip a bunch of cards during the next couple of months. Besides what I already have, I've got baseball stuff, I have stuff for the NFL draft, and I have March Madness stuff that I need to get rid of at the appropriate time. You know, the baseball stuff is coming right around the corner. So after I get back from the spring break trip, I'll be probably start thinking about listing a bunch of auctions with my high-end Bowman First autos of like Kobe Mayo, Marcelo Mayer, Ethan Salas, stuff like that. All right, well, I didn't get the greatest one, but I think it's worth more than what I paid for it. If you're bored and you want to watch some amazing basketball, watch some of these top 10, top 20 teams of women's college basketball. They're fun to watch. They're really good. And they've got a passionate crowd that I think is just going to keep building and building and building. Women's sports is on the way up for sure. All right. Thanks for watching my video today. I hope everybody's doing well. I plan on posting something from my mother's house next week. about some new directions of the change of the business. Have a great day. Peace.